What's up, everybody? My name is Austin, and welcome to EDs Debunked. It's a little series that we came up with that we talk about all things escape room. But first, let's talk about the food. Today's food is brought to you by Fast Delivery Pizza.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. The freshest pizza guaranteed. It's a little local business down in San Jose. Today we got jalapeno poppers, cheese sticks. Over there we got cheesy garlic bread, and the main course, pizza. We got a combination and Hawaiian.
Let's save some for us, okay?
For this first episode, we're going to be talking about EDscapade and how it started, how it all opened up, and where we plan to go from here. Let's start off by introducing ourselves. My name is Austin.
My name is Quang.
Hi, I'm Jonathan.
So, what do you guys really do for this company? What's your roles here?
Jonathan, you want to go first?
Sure. So it's a small business, and yeah, I guess de facto I'm CFO, but I would say we all wear a lot of hats around here and do a lot of different things. Like today, I used a drill and install stuff on a wall, so not really CFO-like. What about you, Quinn? What do you do here?
Just things here and there, but most of the time I'll be doing decorations, aesthetics, how to make our escape room look good, and just building in general. And sometimes some of the finance stuff, I help you with some of the finance stuff.
It's true.
Yeah.
So what I am is I'm a stakeholder, and we're here to learn and grow under these guys, the owners of EDscapade Games. So what is EDscapade Games? Like, what do we do here? What's the whole business about?
Also, we can eat, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Dig in.
This is
Eat, right?
So what's usually your favorite pizza, Austin?
My favorite pizza? Honestly, it's gotta be combo. Like, you get everything, right? You get the best of both worlds.
I'm gonna take a piece of that first. Pineapples and pizza or no?
Honestly,
Every day.
I mean, I'm not a fan, but
No, it's like you opt in for pineapple. I do pineapple on my combo.
I mean, I'm not a big fan, but pizza's pizza, right?
Very good.
That's good stuff.
I ate lunch today, so this is bomb. Thank you for Fast Pizza for sponsoring the
Yes,
pizza
really
for
great.
us.
So what is an escape room? What do we do here at EDscapade Games?
Escape experience.
Escape experience.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, you said escape room, but I think the whole industry is evolving beyond that. So an escape experience is an experience where you and your friends or people with you, your family, are going to immerse yourself into this experience where you're going to follow a story and solve puzzles. And the escape room kind of started off as this thing where you'll be locked in a room and you have to solve the puzzles to get out. But
Yeah.
it's evolved beyond that because the objectives aren't necessarily to get out anymore. You might want to find a fortune or defuse a bomb or what have you done?
Yeah, well, specifically at EDscapade, we want to guide our players through like a thrilling experience for one of the game, the other one through like a fantasy adventure. So we have like lots of lighting, decorations that makes you feel a part of that world, and it's not just like you solve puzzles and get out. We want the audience to be part of that world.
Interesting. Very interesting. So, about this whole EDscapade thing, how did it start up? Like, whose idea was it? Like, how did it evolve into this?
Well, okay, I think the big sell is, I'm as much as I love technology, I also want to get away from it. And I feel like escape experiences are one of the last few things where you're totally like immersed and you're off your phone, and that's kind of how we did. We started off just like you did. We were enthusiasts. We love playing. I think we've played over 100 games, right? Yeah, we really, really like escape rooms.
Yeah.
And like so many owners, we thought, hey, we could do that. And it has been a long time coming, but
Yeah, but let's define the we here, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys don't know, Jonathan and I are both teachers. We started at Silver Creek High School. I teach chemistry and AP and Bible Science. And what do you teach?
Physics, math, music. Now, currently math.
9 of us, teachers and other people in other workplaces, but we came together and we did escape rooms. We started out at Home Escape, one of our local escape room in San Jose, and we just wanted to do more and more and more, and then eventually on our list now we're at probably 100, over 100 for you.
For sure.
Maybe not for me, but
Oh my god,
yeah.
that's a lot.
How many have you done?
Me? Honestly, I have to say like 15. Like nowhere near as much as these guys, but you know, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you'll get to the 3-digit range. You know.
Yeah,
Soon.
and we've pretty much done a lot of rooms in California. Our next goal is maybe to go to Russia or another country to do out of the country to see what is available out there.
Yeah, I mean, escape experiences really took off in Europe in the 2000s, and I think in the next decade, it's kind of coming to the United States, and it'll be cool to see where it goes next. Because this is a really, if you've never done this before, you owe it to yourself to try.
Yeah,
Trust me. Trust them. Moving on to the next question. How long did this opening up the escape room really take? Escape experience, I should say.
well, we got together, let's say about 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Just to do rooms, and we decided that, or our CEO decided that, hey guys, let's open an escape room.
But the big thing is we love what we do. I mean, you know, we kind of got varied professions, but I think all of our professional lives are in service of others in some form or another. So we didn't want to give up our jobs, and so working as a large team was the best way that we could kind of continue in our careers, but also build this dream. So.
So our place actually opens at 4 if you guys want to come by, and that's usually the time when we're done teaching, and then we usually head over here, start building, opening up the place, and run games.
And you know, to answer your question, Austin, like we've wanted to do it for 2 years, but it took a long time to get all the planning done, to sort of like, you know, cross our T's, dot our I's, and I would say we were in planning for about a year, and then, you know, as you know, we acquired this location earlier this year in 2020, and you know, opened to the public and over the summer. So it's been a crazy journey. Sometimes you don't really stop to think about it. You just keep going every day, but like it's like I think about like, wow, yeah, that's like 2 years ago. This didn't even exist.
I mean, it's been a long time, but well worth it, right?
Yeah.
Well worth it. So funny that you mentioned there's like multiple owners, right? With 9 owners, it must be hard. Like, how do you guys manage it? Like, were there any struggles? How did you guys manage it?
Define hard.
Like, did you guys run into any struggles, any complications? Like, how did you guys overcome it?
Well, definitely, like, people have different ideas. Like, I'm more into fantasy themed rooms, and then most of us are into horror. So when we pitch our ideas, of course, you know, we have to put our money into building the room. So, you know, a group of people want this, and the other group of people want that. So you have to kind of sit down, talk to your team, and decide what you want to build. Yeah,
I would say like most flat organizations with lots of people, we really try to reach consensus on most of our decisions, and that does sometimes take a little bit longer than one person just calling the shots. But at the same time, I think we get the product is sort of a group effort where everyone's bought in. And I think we've made fewer mistakes because we can sort of watch each other and sort of catch each other when there's a mistake, when there's, you know, something's about to go wrong.
Sounds like you guys really grew into a group and, you know, made it all work. And you guys really...
We're still working on it.
Still working on it?
Still working on it. Every day.
every day.
Let's talk about the opposite. Let's talk about some highs. Any memorable moments while opening up the escape experience? Any, like, some highlights?
Yeah, I remember the first time we got a booking. It's like it's a notification on our phone, like, someone's gonna come play our escape room. Someone that we didn't. I mean, we had beta testing and we invited people we knew, but the first time we just had a stranger book our room, that was like a huge moment.
Yeah,
so that was really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool to see someone like you don't know like come out and like buy your product, right?
Right.
That's crazy.
I remember that one. That day you actually hosted a night Gear Master.
Yeah, that was the first
We
one.
did a bunch of beta testing before like 15, 20 groups, and then we got a booking like, oh, you got a booking and then you got $200 full price, and then they were like, oh, this is happening, and they arrived at our door, and then you greeted them, hosted and everything, and then we went through the game master process. It was
definitely fun. It was definitely fun. I remember being super nervous. Like I've done many before. Like I've hosted a lot before, but those were all people I knew. But for the first like group that I didn't know, my heart was beating crazy. So, are there any future plans for SB Games? 5 years from now, where do you guys see us?
It's a really good question. If you asked me that a year ago, my answer would have been very different. But you know, we are living in interesting times in 2020. So I would just say wait and see. I think we're all very ambitious people, and we really want to find a way to share our talents with the world. The cool thing about escape rooms is like I like to think that yes, there are other escape rooms and maybe it's sort of competitive, but we have really a lot of the escape room owners have really positive relationships because we want people to love this as much as we love it. And so yeah, I mean, if viewers like you come and start playing more, and the demand is there, we want to build more rooms. Like, I mean, there's so many ideas. If you any fleeting thought you've ever had, or any movie, like that could be an escape room in some shape or form. And that's really exciting.
And the thing about like Escapade is we come up with an idea, kind of like a theme. All right, let's say we want a thriller theme, and then we kind of come up with what does it look like and what kind of puzzles can go in there, and we keep on changing it throughout like months and months just to make it better. And we get our feedback from our players, and we try to make it as good as we can.
I mean, what's really cool, I think, is the combination of our creativity and hard effort. Everything you will see here is all original art, original work, original design, original puzzles. Like, we don't, franchise from anybody. So that's really cool.
We're really lucky to have people on board that can do multiple things, like draw, paint, build. A year ago, if you told one of us to build something, that would not be possible, but then a lot of YouTube videos, research, and we come up with different ideas.
Yeah, it was definitely a learning process, but we definitely grew from it, for sure. So, if you guys notice, we all are wearing different shirts. So do you guys want to go into a little bit about our merch and why they should come buy it?
More importantly, you should come experience an escape experience. But we like to plug ourselves, so this is just our general company swag, EDscapade Games, kind of representative of our overall brand. And if you want to get more specific,
This is for our very first game, Hostage. So it's a anti-hostage club, so you know what I mean. But we do offer these shirts, in our lobby, and we also have hoodies and long sleeves, but we do offer a discount if you get out in time. You get out in time, like $5 off for each apparel. And yeah, this one specifically is for Hostage. What is yours?
This one right here says MVFT Battle of Zoo Quad. It's for our second game here we have on site. It's a little fantasy D&D type of game. If you're into that, definitely go check it out. It's definitely worth the trip.
What does MVFT stand for?
My very first time. Very first time battling Zoo Quad.
So that room is towards more beginner. So let's say if you guys were to book a game at EDscapade Games, probably go for Battle of Zoo Quad first, and then Hostage. You get the fantasy experience, and then you get the thrill experience, and yeah.
Definitely. As they've mentioned before, they do have day jobs. They're all teachers, so they have their own separate things. And buying these shirts actually supports them because you got, like, for me, I'm a college student. Go eaters. Buying a shirt, a percentage of that goes back to the education fund, which ultimately comes back to us. So it helps you, it helps us. So in addition to running these two games, we're actually working on our third one. It's called the Nursery. You guys want to hop in and explain what it's about?
let's just say if this is thriller and this is fantasy, I like to think this. What would be a good word for it? Eerie?
Suspense. I don't know.
Yeah. Suspense.
Yeah, that's a good word.
And
there's a little bit of mystery too.
yeah, and so we don't want to give away too much more than that.
But
all our games are very different, and our goal is sort of appeal to all types of escape room players. So if you guys want to follow everything that's happening here at EDscapade Games, please follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, or just look at our website. Also down in the comments and descriptions below, we have interesting content, and you'll sort of keep up to date on what's been happening, and you'll definitely know when the nursery is ready for you to come play.
So this marks the end of the first episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Be sure to stay tuned for and be sure to stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll be featuring more of our team members.
thank you guys. Comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Hey guys, since we have some pizza left, do you guys want to do a race? 1 piece each, see who's finished fastest. Alright, let's go.